Hi, I'm Tim Klenk again with MasterTech, and we're discussing a little bit more regarding this battery system, inverter system, etc. So what the customer is having a problem with is being that each individual module has its own internal BMS. When he sets this coach and leaves it, even though the inverter system will physically shut off at about 10.5, 11 volts, the battery system will continue to drain down to about 3.2 volts, which is what the internal BMS system of this battery system that's in this particular coach. So what ends up happening is this battery falls asleep. It's locked out. You can't do anything. The guy starts up his generator, which is physically running off his engine batteries. So the generator starts up. This inverter system will not wake up. The battery systems will not wake up. If the battery systems don't wake up, the inverter systems won't wake up. So then he has to physically bring a charger out, put a charger on the battery to fool the battery that says, hey, I have 12 volt. Then the inverter says, hey, I have 12 volt. So then the BMS restores itself and then the inverter system charges. Problem is on a recreational vehicle, how often do we have the availability of extension cords? How often do we have availability of battery chargers where we can physically be running these things out as what we call hillbilly engineering to physically restore systems or to reactivate systems? So this customer is going to be replacing this entire system from the inverter to the solar controller system to the battery systems. We're looking at doing 48 volt, 2 modules, complete with a 190 amp hour, 48 volt alternator on the Cummins ISX engine. This will all be integrated together with a GX touchscreen inside the recreational vehicle, which will tell your true battery state of charge. It'll tell you what the solar grid is brought down. It'll tell you what your draw is. It'll tell you what your battery charge is. It tells you every single thing about the electrical system on a true touchscreen. And if you want to compare it to your Apple iPhone or Android, you can do that as well. So here at MasterTech, we are the #1 integration specialist in the industry. We've been doing this longer than anybody. Check us out on Facebook, like us on Facebook, share us to keep us #1 in the industry. We're over 40,000 square feet of nothing but bumper-to-bumper service in Indiana, close to Newmar. We do a lot of Newmars, and we do a lot. Check us out with our solar panel systems, unbelievable solar panel systems, putting out over 200 volts DC down to the MPPT controller. We can physically run an air conditioner, an entire electric coach, and still put 300 back into the battery system. We know how to do this. We know what we're doing. Unlike anybody else in the industry, we are MasterTech, America's #1 bumper-to-bumper service, collision, and integration center here in Elkhart, Indiana.